Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you want to learn how to get this look, then keep on watching. Alright, so we're going to start off by taking raw sienna and we're going to build that color into the crease pretty much. And I'm just going to try to get a really opaque transition color because when we do cut the crease, at least that color will be showing through. As you can see here, there's a really dark raw sienna color, and that's what I'm trying to go for. So just really take your time in trying to build this color, and then you'll see it come together in the end. And then I'm going to go in with Cypress Umber, and I'm just going to use that to deepen up the crease color again. And as you can see, I'm taking a smaller, fluffier brush, and I'm just placing that color underneath where we put raw sienna. So the raw sienna will peek through that color. Here I just switched my brushes out because I wanted to blend out that color a little bit more instead of making it very opaque in the beginning, because it's easier to add color instead of take off color. So I realized I was putting too much Cypress Umber into my crease and I didn't like the effect that it was giving me, so I just switched it out for a longer dome shaped brush. And as you can see, I'm just working it into my crease. And I'm just going back between those two brushes because one will place down the color for me and then the other will just blend it out more. So as you can see, it shows like a very gradual effect, and that's what I'm going for. So when I cut the crease, don't worry about getting it too clean right now. Like when we do cut the crease, it will look very sharp, I promise you. Alright, so now that I like the way my crease is looking, I'm just adding more Cypress Umber to my outer edge just to give myself that that gradual like effect on the outside, because I want to go from light color to dark color. And yeah. Now I'm going to take my MAC Pro Longwear Concealer. Really, any liquidy concealer will do so that it's easier to move that color around in order to cut that crease easier. Because I find that like thick concealers um, do not really move to places that you want them to, so it's harder to work with, and you just want to make your life a little bit easier and just go for the liquidier one. So that's what I did, and I used that to just carve out the crease color that I wanted. I mean the crease shape that I wanted. And as you can see, I'm really taking my time with it. I'm using a really small, pretty much like a small shader brush, and I'm just taking a little bit of concealer at a time, and I'm just carving out that crease to the shape that I want it to be. And it's easier to carve a smaller crease and then go bigger as you see how it looks like first, instead of making a big one and then messing up and like, you know, completely ruining the look that you just did. So I advise you to just take your time, like do one eye and then see how you like it, and then do the other eye to just match it. Another thing that I like to do is that when I am done pretty much cutting out the shape of the crease, I let it dry a little bit and then I go back to the ends where it kind of looks like there's nothing there, and I just blend it out a little bit so that it won't look like completely harsh. Then I'm just going to set that cream concealer, and I'm going to go in with tempera and a concealer brush, and I'm just going to pat and swipe it a little bit just to set that base. Another thing I like when I do this part of when I do cut my crease is that this white color from the Modern Renaissance palette is really nice, because if you kind of mess up on the shape of your crease with the liquid and you use this color with your concealer brush, it actually fixes the shape for you. So that's the part that I really like the most. If you didn't get it that perfect while you're doing the liquid, if it was running too much for you. And then as you saw, I took my Saharan palette in the color Chad and I just, I'm trying to deepen out my crease, my outer V, and I'm using a really small dome-shaped brush, the same color that we used to place that brown color. And I'm just darkening out the outer edge a little bit more, just so I can have a gradual effect from light to dark. And then I'm going to take the Lancome 507 Metallic Moss palette, and I'm just going to use a number 3, and I'm placing that in the middle portion of my eyelid just to make it from light to green to dark. And then taking that number 1 color, I'm just going to place that on the inner portion of my eyelid where it's the blank space, so it'll have a nice cream color. And I'm just using the back of that concealer brush again, where I'm just switching colors off from that light color to that green color, so there's a nice fade in between those colors and it won't look too harsh. Now I'm going to take my Kat Von D Tattoo Eyeliner in Trooper, and I'm just going to line my upper lid. And I really like this felt tip eyeliner actually. It kind of was like a little too watery for me, but then it actually came out really nice and I'm enjoying using it. And what I'm actually doing is trying to change my eye shape. So I'm trying to make it more of like a diagonal winged liner instead of just following my natural eyelid. So I'm just lining the top first, but you'll see like I'll carve it straight diagonally so that it will give me a good cat eye effect. Um, yeah. And then as you can see, I'm not really winging out this look. It's just like a little nub at the end just to give me like a little height of my wing eyeliner, because I will put some black color onto that and I'll darken out that outer V a little bit more so it can hide that liner. And then yeah, as you can see, it kind of changes my eye shape a little bit to make it more of like a doe eye effect. And yeah, that's what I was going for. And I'm pretty much taking the color Chad from the Saharan palette again, and I'm just trying to blend out that harsh end that I did create, and it disappears. So yeah. And then I'm going to go back in with raw sienna and a fluffier brush, and I'm just going to blend out that black end in the outer V that we created. And as you can see, I'm really just trying to blend that out and make sure there's no harsh lines and everything just looks flawless. So yeah, just take your time. And then after that, we're pretty much done with the top eye portion. Just taking a baby wipe or a makeup remover wipe, whatever is your preference, and you're just going to clean up underneath and just take off all the fallout. I'm also trying to clean out my outer edge because I didn't want to use tape for that sharp eye, and yeah, I'm just trying to just even out the eyes. So then I'm going to go ahead and put on my eyelashes, and here I'm going to use Lily Lashes in Mykonos, and I freaking love these lashes, guys. I'm probably going to buy another pair because they're so bomb.com and they look so pretty. I always get compliments whenever I wear them. And then here I'm going to use my Makeup Forever HD Ultra HD foundation. I'm just pumping that all over my face. And then of course I'm using my Morphe M439 brush, and I'm just buffing that into my face. And then I'm going to take an oldie but a goodie, the Naked Skin Concealer, and I'm using the color medium light, I think. And I'm just going to place that under my eyes, under my chin, on my chin, and my forehead. And then I'm going to take my damp beauty blender and I'm just going to blend it out, guys. Just blend. And then of course I'm taking Airspun and I'm just going to place that where I did my concealer highlight. And I'm just going to take my beauty blender and place it under there just to brighten up. And then actually, I did something different today and I'm going to bake my entire face. I just wanted to do this to see how long my skin would not get oily for. And actually, I wasn't really paying attention today. So I'll probably pay attention another day when I'm not wearing too much eyeshadow makeup on and I'm just solely focusing on my face. And I'm going to take my Urban Decay Perversion Pencil Eyeliner in black and I'm just going to line my waterline. And actually, guys, I got this from Nordstrom for like $5 and I feel kind of ripped off because it's a twisty pencil and I guess mine was defective and it doesn't twist up anymore. So I don't know what to do. I think I'll just use it until it actually like will poke my eyes out or something. But I don't know, I'm just gonna use that little nub that's on the top and see where it goes from there. But I think I might just throw it away. So to blend out that black liner though, I'm just going to take that raw sienna color and I'm just trying to smoke out my lower lash line. I know guys, it's early during the day, but trust me, it was like in the afternoon and I was like, you know what? Fuck it. Like I might as well just go for a nighttime look. And I'm always glam as fuck anyways and beat as fuck all the time. So I might as well just fucking do it. You know what I mean? So yeah. And then to just deepen up that color a little bit more, I went in with Cypress Umber and I just blended that in to make it even more smokier. Like, who the fuck cares at this point? Like, you know what I mean. Like, it's me. It's Mika. Like, of course I'm gonna do this shit. Duh. And then I'm gonna go in with MAC Nylon and another pencil brush and I'm just going to use that to brighten up my inner corner. And yeah, I fucking love this color too. And do not fail, guys. I'm going to take my MAC Studio Fix powder and I'm just going to knock off that airspun with this color. And I know I've been baking for a minute now and it was not cute, but you know what? Like, I'm trying the new trends, okay, guys? Don't tease me. And then I'm going to contour with obviously my Kat Von D Shade and Light palette. And guys, I made a dent in that palette, so I might hit pan soon, but hope to Jesus I do not because I fucking love this formula. Green tea break, and then I'm gonna contour the sides of my nose. I'm just gonna highlight with Anastasia Beverly Hills So Hollywood Illuminator, and I'm just hitting the tops of my cheeks and a little bit above my eyebrows, but I don't know how I feel about that yet. So yeah. And then I'm going to use my Sigma Aura blush in Cor de Rose. And actually it was Ayla Sarai's recommendation and I fucking love it, guys. And then I'm going to try to take off that powdery feeling and I'm just going to spray Fix Plus all over my face before I do my lips. And then I'm going to take MAC Spice and I'm going to do a little lip contour action right here. And I'm just lining my lips. Not really overlining, but I'm just trying to give more definition to my lips because I am going to go in with gloss today. So, yes. And then I'm going to go in with MAC Cosmetics lip gloss in the color Lust. And I'm just going to go over my lips. And guys, that completes the look. You guys made it to the end. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hit like and subscribe to my videos if you really like it. And yeah.